Hello and welcome to Gargoyle Games. Today I'm doing a 3-star strategy on GoValk, so that's golems and Valkyries, and sometimes using an AQ walk as well. So at the start I'm going to go through the just the golems and the Valkyries attacks. So we've got that attack showing here and I've got a few more coming in. So the main part of the first part of the attack that you need to concentrate on is most of the time going in from the queen side and trying to activate the CC as well. So normally you use 2 golems. Some people do use 1, but on an average it's 2 golems, and you need to do a nice spread of your wizards so you can make a nice funnel to get your Valkyries going into the center of the base or the compartments that's necessary for your Valkyries to go into. And spell wise, most people use a couple of EQs, 4, and that to take out the main center of the compartment, or sometimes they use 2 jump spells instead, and they use a mixture of rage and heal. Some people prefer the rage spells, some people prefer the heal spells. Myself, I prefer 2 heals and a rage. And some people don't even take any jumps or EQs at all. They take all rage and heal spells as well. And that, so as you can see on that attack, that was quite an easy 3-star. So on the next attack I'm going to be going in a little bit more into depth. So we've got Parksy here. He's not using any jumps or EQs. He's coming in from the left hand side. He's got a nice spread on his golems, and he's trying to get the AQ and then the CC to come out. So he's using some wall breakers to go into that compartment there, and he's got a spread now done for his wizards. So all of that compartment area is now free to go into. So shortly he'll be putting his Valkyries in. So the Valkyries should be coming in a second. So he's got them golems going in. There you go. Here comes the Valkyries. So he's put a few in to test to see if they'll go into that area so they don't go around. So that's a good technique to do. So he's now got all of his Valkyries in that area, and he's used his rage spell, and he's got his king going up top, and he's got a heal down as well. Now he has in both sections for them Valkyries. So them Valkyries will be well protected underneath them hills, and even them double bombs didn't really take out that many up the top there. So he's now got the town hall, and he's coming up to the 2-star. He's still got a lot of his Valkyries left. This was a pretty close one for Parksy, but he still had it under control at the end. He had his AQ's ability still. He's got a few wizards up the top, so it's always best as well if you can leave a few wizards so you can do a bit of cleanup with them at the end. You don't want to be using all of them at the start on your kill squad with your golems and your heroes. Always try to leave some, so that's a pretty particular good advice for that bit. So as you can see now, he's got a golem tanking with his queen, and he's got a few wizards left. So he looks like it's going to be just a 2-star, but he's still got his queen's ability, and literally as that golem comes down, it literally saves the raid for him, because all of the defenses now are firing onto the golem. So that queen can come around and take out the outside structures without being bothered by the defenses. So that golem now has gone to golemites, and all that's left is the arch tower. So the queen still got the ability, so he's just popped the queen's ability, and that's it for the easy 3-star. Just needs to clean up the last few structures, and that'll be it. So that was a nice 3-star, pretty close as I said, but still got the job done, and that's what you want. So that's a 3-star for Parksy. So on this one from Brad, he's used his EQ in the middle. This base has got quite a lot of sections, so it's a little bit harder to get in. Brad is a Town Hall 10 going on a Town Hall 9, so it is a little bit more easier for him, but should definitely always get the 3-star from a Town Hall 10 attacking a Town Hall 9. But it was a higher base match on the opposite side, so it was pretty much the same number. It wasn't like he was dropping low. So he has put in his golems. The golems are going to be pretty much destroyed here, unfortunately, by the enemy CC. He didn't have his kill squad going in, or of his heroes by it. He eventually did get rid of the CC, but it would take a long time. But as you can see, these Valkyries are just coming in, and they are going to be wrecking his base because he's got a lot of rages. He's not really using heals, and the rage spells just speed up the Valkyries so quickly, and they just take out stuff so fast. So as you can see, he's already taking out half of the base. Got the 2 stars. Still got a lot of Valkyries left at the bottom. Got a Valkyrie at the top, which is just about to die. So all of his troops now down the bottom, and he's still got his queen as well. So wasn't particularly the best attack, I suppose, here by skill wise, but Brad definitely showed how good the level 5 Valkyries are. They are very strong, a lot more stronger obviously than the Town Hall 9s, so didn't really need to do the best executed attack to pull off this 3-star, but definitely pulled off the 3-star with ease with these Valkyries. So left is what with the AQ ability still. Going to take out the last few structures and that cannon, and that's going to be it for a very easy 3-star. So the next attack is going to be from the enemy side. They all did some AQ walks, so I thought I'd show these as well because there was very well executed attacks and very nice way. So definitely the way to do an AQ walk with Valkyries. You can implement this AQ walk, I suppose, into other attacks as well. I have seen it done with bowlers and even other similar attack styles as well. If you can master a good AQ walk, you'll definitely be able to pull off a mixture of attacks from air to ground as well. So I recommend definitely trying to master the AQ walk, and it will definitely help you out in the future for other attacks. So he's gone in purposely to the queen, the enemy queen, and that's definitely a good key feature to do with an AQ walk. An AQ walk, normally you want to start off at one point what's got quite good structure or queen or CC what you want to take out, then end up at the end point of your attack to where you want to use your main part of the attack. So as you can see, this person is using the main point of their attack now. Got the golem going in, taking out all the outside structures with the wizards so they can create a funnel for the Valkyries to come in. The best part about using an AQ walk as well, if you can get your queen to stay alive, you've got them healers as well, and they'll heal up other stuff as well. Sometimes golems or sometimes even the Valkyries, what will keep them alive when you haven't got them spells around. So it definitely helps doing an AQ walk. So we've placed a nice jump spell there to get into that middle section and then into the core. He's now taking out the core and the Teslas. There's one Tesla left what he needs to take out, but it looks like the queen is going to take that out, and he's still got loads of Valkyries and a golem tanking at the top and some wizards as well. So as you can see, he's got a lot of troops left, and he's got 75%. So doing an AQ walk definitely helps out for your troops to take out the stuff during the actual raid. So there's only one archer tower left now and a few outside structures, and he's still got what, 10, no not 10, what, 6-ish Valkyries, I can't see, a good what, 4 or 5 wizards, and his queen is still on full health now from them healers onto the queen as well, and the golem still full health as well. So that's a really, really nice raid from them. So we've got another AQ walk now coming in. This base was particularly well thought out when he attacked it. He's got what, 15 archers to take out all of these outside structures where none of the defences could actually get to him. So Chuck Norris, if you are watching this, you probably want to rearrange your base, because it's very easy to get a good 10-15% off your base just from literally archers from the outside. So we started off his queen walk from the top. He's not going straight in towards the queen or anything. He's going to literally use a golem and a few wizards at the top to take out the enemy queen and to get the CC coming out. So he's now got the Valkyries coming in as well. So that basically queen walk is going to go around the outside of the base by the looks of it. It's taken a long time to get the enemy CC out though, so using minions in the CC does help. I think it's pretty good for Town Hall 9 all the way up to Town Hall 11. It does take out a lot of the defences, and as you can see, it's taken a long time to get rid of the enemy CC that Chuck used. But it didn't stop the raid for this person attacking us, what was Tommy. He's still got his queen alive, still got the golem alive, and still got quite a few Valkyries smashing out stuff at the bottom, and still got the king as well. So as you can see, literally wrecked Chuck. on that. So the healers are now going on to that golem because the queen is still full health. So I am preferring the AQ walk compared just to the Valkyries and the golems. I do think it's a lot stronger attack using an AQ walk. So it still plans off well for both of them, but I think definitely you can attack more variant style bases with an AQ walk. So we've got another AQ walk coming in here now. So the rest of the attacks will be AQ walks. So you've got a mixture of both of them. This was a nice anti 3-star base, but unfortunately all Town Hall 9s can be 3-starred. It doesn't matter how good the base is, eventually someone will know how to 3-star it. So this AQ walk I thought was a very nice walk. He took out, I think it's a good 20-30% of the base before his main part of the attack even came to the attack. So he took out the wizards down the bottom. He's using the odd wizard here and there so he can funnel his queen particularly to where he wants it to go, so the queen doesn't go walking to the wrong way. So he's trying to funnel the queen to go to the left hand side, so the queen will go to the inside of that base. And then he uses his main part of the attack, the golem, and out the CC, and the rest of his Valkyries from the right hand side, so everything meets up in the middle. And I do think this was probably the best attack out of all the attacks what I've posted here in these replays. So if you want to learn anything particularly, you learn from this attack, because I do think it was a particularly well executed attack. It took out the king. Didn't need to worry about the queen at the top, because the troops should just come swarming in. You'll see them in a minute. He's now taking out the enemy CC. Now, as you can see, he's took out 30%. And the main attack is just starting now. So that was a really nice AQ walk, like I said at the start. So he's going to use a few wall breakers as well to get into that main compartment where the town hall is. He's got a rage coming in as well shortly. He will do in the middle, and he'll use a heal as well. So here comes everything. The king comes in. So here comes the rage, as I said, and he's now got a jump spell literally between them sections as well to get straight into the queen side. So that was really nice, and he's got that heal by the queen, what will save all the Valkyries. The queen is still alive as well, and he's still got a good handful of Valkyries alive at the top. And the queen has still got the ability as well, and it's got a few wizards at the right hand side and a golem as well. So they're not really doing much. So the main part of the attack will be taken out by the Valkyries at the top now, and the queen taking stuff out from the left hand side. And this was a very nice 3-star attack. The king's pretty much going to go down. I'm not sure if it does actually die. I think it actually probably will do from these arch towers and the mortar. I'll be surprised if it actually stops alive because it's on very low health. But it looks like it might stop alive. Actually, yeah, it actually does stop alive. And that queen comes in and takes everything else at the end. So as you can see as well, these are low level heroes what are doing these walks and some of these attacks. You don't need 20 level heroes, 30 level heroes. We have got a 30 heroes here, so it does make it a lot more easier obviously when you've got higher heroes. But when you've got the higher heroes, you can attack the higher bases. But when you've got the lower heroes, start off on the lower end Town Hall 9s, practice, and when you master these attacks, you can work your way up to actually taking out some of the max Town Hall 9s. I have seen people using these attacks 3-starring max Town Hall 9, so it can be done. So as you can see here, the Archer Queen yet again did a really nice walk, has taken out nearly 20% of the base before the main attack even starts. The Golem didn't particularly do anything against that Queen. And we've now got the main part of the attack going from the right hand side corner. So the Golem will distract the Queen, and the Wizards will come in and take the Queen out. So that was a nice distraction by the Golem. And then the Valkyries are now coming in because the funnel's been made. And it will be a nice easy for the Valkyries to get into the rest of this base. As you can see, this person isn't using any jumps or anything like that. It's just literally using great spells and the one heal. So it's a particularly nice powerful attack using the rages. The rages will blast through these walls, even though they are maxed level walls for Town Hall 9. and as you can see, they are literally blasting through that wall, and they've got through all of the walls now. They have. The queen will be taking out the rest of the stuff at the bottom. So this is pretty much coming to the end of this video. So I hope you've enjoyed this strategy guide for the GoValk, or the GoValk with the AQ walk. If you have enjoyed the video, please give it a big thumbs up. And for any new people watching my channel, if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe to the channel. It'll be really cool if you can. And if you want to check out my social media, the links are down below. And I'll be saying Gargoyle out for this video, so I'll be catching you next time for the next video. So check that out when it comes out soon.